Hello and welcome to Eyewitness Report. I am Yomi Otaigbe. The fear of coastal erosion in Sangana community in Bayelsa State tops the stories on this edition of the program. We'll also highlight how residents of Yobe State are coping with high cost of living in the aftermath of fuel subsidy removal. These and more shortly. The festive season is over, but while many were celebrating, the people of Sangana in Brass local government area of Bayelsa State were worried about the gradual erosion of their homes by sea surge.
Sangana Kingdom, made up of several villages, lies on the coastline of the Atlantic Ocean in Bayelsa State. Like other villages along the shores, residents of Sangana are dependent on sea resources and related activities for their livelihood. Over time, these villages continue to be threatened by rising sea surge.
The structures don't like the goods. They build some shanties very inside the north.
Residents have been living in fear as homes are gradually eroded. Emmanuel Ezekiah is one of those left homeless as a result of sea erosion.
This is my house. I built the house 2011. As I built the house, water just away from my house. But now the water come and carry my house, cut it out. Now there I not get house again. I just they go sleep inside the school premises because the house is done cut out. As you see, the house is done fall, nowhere to sleep. We need the government to come and help us, to come and feel the sound, feel the community.
Look at my house. Since when I built my house, all here was bush before. Was bush. And water they far away from this my house. But now, and this my house. Now my mother helped me to build this house. My mother now helped me to build this house. So along the way, my mother don't die. Only me and the children with my mother's children. They this house now. But now along the way now, water don't come carry the house. Now, right now, me and my children, even my mother's children, will not get where to sleep, will not get where to stay.
Tree relics and the look of the Sangana mangrove are indicative of the effect of sea erosion on the environment. Some of the residents whose houses were washed away now take refuge in primary schools.
I'm a father of 5 children. I've been go fishing. When I come back, my house don't fall. Water don't fall my house. So now, nowhere for me to go stay now. So I run to government house. I live in class 6 room, primary 6 room here. So if children want to write exam, we pack our property, go stay for bush corner. When they don't write finish, then we come back and stay. Now so we dey live for here. We no get where to go, no relation where we go run to. And no be today where this they don't say we water they cut our land, water they erode our land. So we want government to help us.
This one when me I don't be, when I don't come to this age, where I be person like where I be 58 years with grandchildren, 15 children and grandchildren. How me I go get money come build house again? Eh? See where me I dey sleep. Person like me. Erosion don't take my houses, and this one are the 5th one where erosion don't take. Last month where me and my family don't pack into this place. And this is primary school site. And look at this primary school site. May I have 2 wives and 15 children, and I have grandchildren. And look at where I kept my goods. Look at where I kept my goods. The federal government, we have been crying day in, day out. But no way, no way. NEMA has come to this place. Nothing to help us. Now today you people are here again. I am not happy. I'm not comfortable with this place. Look at, there are no windows. Look at, we sleep with mosquitoes. Now when school resumes, where do we pack our goods to? Now, when school resumes, where do we pack our goods to? We'll be stranding about. So please, we need the federal government to come to our aid.
Community efforts and some agencies has led to the erection of these concrete barricades to protect the shores, but these protections often fail to withstand the intensity of sea tides. In a peaceful demonstration, members of the community expressed their concerns over the state of their environment.
We're crying for help because you can see with us that the erosion has depleted our land. Half of the community has gone. Over the years, this community have been a very prosperous community and with a large number of people that stayed here. But today the history is no longer the same. We call on every meaningful government agencies to come to help us, because here what we are seeing in the next possible 10 to 15 years, there will be no Sangana. And that will speak a very negative impact. Knowing our economic contributions, you can see the economic trees. Sacred land has been put into the river. More than a kilometer of the land has been depleted. And if this menace continue, we have no place to go. And that is why we are crying today. We want government to come. We want every meaningful agencies. We are calling of every possible, even NGOs, to come to our aid, because Sangana is mourning. Sangana is bleeding. We are crying for help, and we need that help to come fast. Otherwise, Sangana will be gone. The old Abadido is what they call Abadido is gone. We had Abadido and Toborodo, and these are all communities that are structured. But today, all those communities has gone. And that is the problem of us. And we are crying for help. We are crying for help very fast, and we are crying for help every day. By the shore, you see the economic trees. That shows that they have gone beyond the communities, and very close now is to the secondary school here. The primary school, the field, is all endangered. So that is the problem we are faced now. So more than a kilometer of the land has been submerged.
the erosion control problem dates back beyond our forefathers. No attempt has been made to forestall the incessant erosion on our shores. In 1991, Ham Dredging was given a contract by the Flood and Erosion Department, federal government, to execute a job of erosion control. It didn't last because the technology failed. In 2009, another job was awarded by a federal government interventionary agency, NDDC, to Zome Marine and Logistics. We followed it up very well. The technology applied to our own judgment is good to the environment. The technology is working, is withstanding the erosion, but it has been abandoned. That is our challenge. This job is about 1.5 kilometers awarded, and we requested for another 500 meters variation to enable us contain the Mandukri area of this kingdom. What we are talking about is this kingdom is made up of communities that are contiguous in location. You have Onuama, you have Ohiomo, you have so many other communities on the same location, contiguous. So you wouldn't even know where a particular community is, as it were. We, Sangana community, is host to over 7 oil companies. We have Corn Oil here, we have First E&P here, we have Chevron here. About 7 companies are being hosted by this kingdom. Yet, and these companies are contributing to the development of this country and, of course, contributing to the NDDC. So how come it that we have been abandoned for this long? Since 2009 till date, you can imagine. And every day, every year, year in, year out, our shores will be depleting. That is our concern. Are we not part of this government? Are we not part of this country? We believe that the new government in power, under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he will listen to us. He just have to listen to us. Incidentally, he is from a coastal community like us, Lagos. Our situation here, our geographical location is like that of Lagos. We are even a peninsula that protrudes more into the Atlantic Ocean. And that is why it is worse on our own part. So we are appealing to the agencies to ensure, to see how the land we are still living, we are not asking them to reclaim the land, but at least maintain the land, protect the land on which we are domiciled. That is our concern.
2/3 of the community has been washed away by the water. Even the buildings, the roads, the vegetation, even our vegetation, palm, the coconut trees, the mango trees, the orange trees, and even the palm tree which we use in making oil has been flushed away by this same water. We the people of Sangana, we are passing through a lot. We have made our complaint to the company, but it of no avail. Now we are calling upon the federal government, the NDDC, to come to our help.
If without the Parliament, President Babangida carried out this job. Now that we have a representative and we are in democracy, Mr. President, President Tinubu, please come to Sangana aid by instructing the NDDC to come back to the site, job that they abandoned. We don't want to go extinct. Half of the Sangana is gone. The school I attended, I left primary school in 1987. It's no more here. The field we are using is no more here. The road we are using to my father's house is no more here. That was the house I was sleeping as a small boy then. It's no more here. Then the electrification lines is no more here. Church houses, no more here. Other many houses have been washed away. That is the situation we find ourselves. This thing started alongside with Lagos. But today Lagos has been settled. By whatever means, federal government should come and settle Sangana.
The situation in Sangana community requires urgent attention from relevant authorities. The people say they will not relent on their plea for help until a lasting solution comes to them.
Welcome back. In Kaduna State, eyewitnesses and motorists narrate how tough it's been to ply the Buhari axis of the Abuja-Kaduna highway, as some residents block the road to protest the spate of kidnapping in their communities.
For over 2 hours, motorists flying the Abuja-Kaduna expressway were stranded as protesters blocked the Buhari axis of the highway to protest the rate of abductions in their communities. They are residents of Ida, Pashin, Gidandogo and Gina communities along the highway on the fringes of the Federal Capital Territory.
We are no longer sleeping in our community. As I speak with you right now, I live in Ida community here, Ida village. I sleep in Buhari. I have to go to Buhari and then come back the next morning. Now check how much am I spending every day. I need food to eat. I need to take care of some of my issues in the family. So it is worrisome. We are worried. And that is why we are here to tell the government of Nigeria to come to our aid. Let them come to our rescue. We cannot continue living like this. Look at, sir, the village head of Mape was kidnapped and they killed him. Let His Excellency, the President of Nigeria, Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, Ahmed Tinubu to come to our rescue. We need him on this. At least, sir, as I speak with you right now, based on what we can decide to even give our farmland. We have enough. We can give even 200 of hectares. Let's have army barrack here. We don't give it. We don't even care about. We can sacrifice. Let our people live in peace. Let our people live in unity. How do you expect us to live? Okay, in time of election, we come and exercise our franchise to vote for, and then at the end of the day, we will not see any result. We are tired. Last year, December, my brothers, my cousin here in this village called Godna, were kidnapped. They kidnapped people from my brother's house, a pastor who owned a church here. And as a result of that, they demanded for 20 million naira. As the negotiation was going on, and then we were able to raise about 10 million naira. But sir, do you know what happened? They still killed our brothers. They killed 3 of them.
Apart from the protesters, some motorists who also ply the road confirm the insecurity on the highway.
Actually, the security of the road is only when you get to your destination safely. Not even this road. There is no road that is safe in Nigeria today. But particularly this one, as you can see, people are protesting. It is something that I feel bad about, because security is a very important business. Any government that cannot handle the issue of insecurity, there is no government. It means there is no government. Because without security, there is no way people can go about doing their daily, searching for their daily bread. So as you can see, people are protesting. You know, they fall victim of all this kidnapping, and they fall victim of all this banditry. As you can see the road, most people that are supposed to ply the road, they are not plying the road, because people are afraid, because of fear of being kidnapped. So we take risks to ply this road. We are always taking risks to ply this road. Even before getting there to this place, I stopped about 3 kilometers to pray, because I know I'm passing a very risky route to get to my destination.
According to them, no fewer than 20 people have been abducted from the communities between November 2023 and January this year. The latest kidnap of 7 people from Gina communities in the early hours of Friday sparked this protest as they call for the intervention of President Tinubu.
Great Kagarko local government youth! Great Kagarko local government people! Great Kagarko local government people. Grace. On a sad note, we want to report to all Nigerians that from October till date, not less than 127 people have been kidnapped, particularly in Ida ward of Kagarko local government, Kaduna State. We want to tell Nigerians that why we are out here today is to make Mr. President know that enough is enough. We can no longer sleep in our houses. We can no longer have peace. Our communities are being ravaged. Our community today, some people are going to seek asylum. Some people are going out to go and sleep. Some people are sleeping in the bush. Some people can no longer have rest of mind. We are in a society today within our communities where kidnappers are serving us notice to come and kidnap and raid the community of all our food produce. Yes. What a shame. What we are hearing is in the afternoon, we get all the big men who are applying these holy routes that connect the northern Nigeria from Abuja. Yes. When they apply with their sirens in the night, when we are supposed to be resting, the kidnappers will give us restless night. Yes. So many of you today are going down to Buhari or other communities to sleep. Is it true or not? Yes! As we speak, we need Mr. President to come to our rescue. This is a federal road that have no federal security. Yes. This is a federal road that have zero security. Yes. We don't know the reason why we will be in this community and we cannot sleep with our eyes closed. All the adjoining communities on this road are being threatened by insecurity. We want to say clearly, this is not fair to our people. This is not fair to the downtrodden. This is not fair to anybody who deserves to be a Nigerian. Yes. This is not what we bargained for. Yes. We want the president to please look into this matter as a matter of priority and urgency. Yes. Within the last 2 weeks, we can talk about 20-something people that have been kidnapped, unchallenged, without any, even the repel attack, they cannot do. Yes. We want to say we are beginning to lose confidence in the Nigerian security. Yes. Because we have been pushed to the wall. Yes. I want to tell you that we can no longer go to farms, our people cannot live freely, and yet, if we want to confront them in our own way, the government will be the first to come after us. Yes. We want to say government must allow us. Secondly, we want to suggest to President that from now henceforth, the recruitment into the Nigerian army, into the Nigerian security agencies should be based on community recognition. Yes. You cannot be bringing somebody from Akwa Ibom who does not know the nooks and crannies to come and guide. Did you understand me? Now what we are saying is that the security should be based on recruitment on security, should be based on community understanding. If we have 10 people from the DSS in our community, 10 people from the military, and they are to serve in our community, we will have a better security in this country. Yes. And we want the president to please consider this our plea, because enough is enough!
Rural communities on the border between the nation's capital and states like Niger, Kaduna, Kogi and Nasarawa states have reported rising insecurity, and the residents want the security agencies to go after the kidnappers and other criminals that have made life unbearable for them.
As an eyewitness reporter on this program, you hold the advantage of drawing public attention and relevant authorities to any given situation within your community. It requires you to be vigilant to happenings around you. In doing so, use your mobile device to capture what interests you. Follow the instructions to upload what you've captured to the Eyewitness section on the Channels TV app, along with information that will enable us reach out to you to follow up on your story. Remember that the Channels TV app can be downloaded from Google Play and other online stores. Thank you for being a part of the program. See you again next time, and do stay safe. I am Yomi Otaigbe.